new student's first day at school, everyone introduces themselves. The teacher then asks the student, "So what does your father do?" The student replies, "Whatever my mom says." In the classroom, the students are learning tenses. The teacher says, "If I said I will be going to the store, what tense is that?" One student says, "Future tense." The teacher says, "Very good. Now if I said I am good looking, what tense is that?" Another student says, "Obviously past tense." Who is the best teacher? Time is the best teacher. But it also kills all its students. What's the difference between a train and a teacher? A train says, "Choo choo," and a teacher says, "Spit that gum out." The teacher tells the class, "Whoever gets this next question right may go home." One student throws something across the room. The teacher says, "Who threw that?" The same student gets up and says, "I did. I'm going home now." One day, the principal gets a phone call at school. The person on the other line says, "My son is not feeling well and will not be coming to school today." The principal asks, "Who am I speaking to, please?" And the caller says, "I am my father." The teacher asks the class, "What is the definition of a lecturer?" One student says, "A lecturer is a person with a bad habit of speaking while others are sleeping." The teacher sees one of the students sleeping and says, "Why are you sleeping? You should be getting 8 hours of sleep every day." The student replies, "That's impossible. School is only 6 hours a day." The frustrated teacher rants, "This class is so bad. Are you all dumb? All dumb people stand up right now." One student gets up. The teacher asks, "Are you dumb?" The student says, "No, but I feel bad seeing you stand alone." "How old is your dad?" the teacher asks the student. "He is as old as I am," is the reply. "Why?" asks the teacher. "Well," says the student, "he only became a dad when I was born." A little boy comes home from school. His mother asks how school was. He says, "It was great. I got 100 today." His mother replies, "That's great. What did you get 100 in?" He says, "Two things. I got a 40 in reading and a 60 in spelling." The teacher asks the class, "If you have $2 and you ask your mother for $1, how much money will you have?" One student says, $2. "But why?" the teacher asks. The student says, "Because my mom won't give me any." One day a student says, "I think we need a new teacher." The teacher asks, "Why?" The student says, "Because you're the one asking us for the answers." The teacher asks one of the students, "Did your parents help you with the homework?" The student says, "No, I got them wrong all by myself." After finishing an essay about his dog, the boy hands it to the teacher. The teacher looks at it and says, This essay is exactly like your brother's. He says, well, we have the same dog. In the classroom, the students are learning tenses. The teacher says, give me the past tense of, I'm driving my car to work. One student says, I drove my car to work. The teacher says, very good. Now give me the future tense of, I killed a person. Another student says, you will go to prison. The teacher asks David, did you copy off of Jenny's test? David gives in and says, yes, but how did you know? The teacher says, on question 7 she wrote, I don't know, and yours says, me neither. At the ring of the bell, the teacher says, okay everyone, take your seat. One student asks, where would you like me to take it? One day, the teacher says, now that we've learned about various ways of purifying water, can anyone tell me how it's done? One student says, we gather water from the river and wash it. The assignment for the class is to write about what they would do if they had $1 billion. One student comes up to the front desk and hands over a blank piece of paper. The teacher says, everyone else is writing multiple pages, but you've written nothing. Why is this? The student replies, nothing is what I would do if I had $1 million. At the front desk, the teacher asks the student, what happened to your homework? The student replies, I made it into a paper airplane, and then it was hijacked. In a hurry, one student asks the teacher, can I please go to the bathroom? The teacher says, only if you can list the letters of the alphabet. The student goes on, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. The teacher asks, where is P? The student looks down and says, halfway down my legs.